I'm Lily Allison. Welcome to Madam Coyote's Workshop. A friend was in our workshop recently and he asked if we had a hammer. Allow me to demonstrate. We even have this monstrosity. But what you see missing here is anything made of wood. We don't have a joiner's mallet at all. And that's something we really need if we're going to do any doweling or biscuit joining or anything like that. So we got to thinking, we'll do a video where we make a hammer, but kind of like with making a box, hammers are boring, so how can we make it not boring? Well, what hammer isn't boring? Thor's hammer isn't boring. Yeah, but Thor is the god of war, thunder, and lightning. But what if he wasn't? What if instead Thor was the god of carpentry and framing? What would Thor's hammer look like then? There are as many depictions of Thor's hammer as there are Thor himself. You've got lots of different versions in the comic books. You've got the movie versions, and then there's actual historical mythology versions of Thor and Thor's hammer. And throughout history, people have worn depictions of Thor's hammer much in the same way that people wear crosses today. So I've decided that I'm going to take a lot of the things that I've seen in the past and put them all together and make my own. First off, if Thor were the god of carpentry and framing, his hammer is going to be wood. So I'm thinking a wood mallet, kind of like this, which everybody pretty much knows what a wood mallet looks like. But here's where I'm starting to make some changes. I want to put a bevel here and a rabbet here, I believe. So that ends up coming something like this. I'm probably, if I have time, going to put some kind of embellishments in here just because it'll look cool. And I'm going to have to drill 3 different holes. One going all the way through for the handle, and the other hole is going to go right here because I've got some really cool Celtic knots that I'm going to... What? Yeah, I know. Thor is Norse, not Celtic. But just kind of work with me here. We're calling this creative license. So I've got some Celtic knotworks that I'm going to put here on each side. I got some leather. Leather straps. Going to go here with some basically furniture nails. And this is going to be wrapped in leather as well. So that's the plan. Now let's see if I can actually do it. So my original thought was to take some 1x, laminate them together, make the mallet out of that, make the handle out of that, turn it on the lathe. But we were at Rockler recently and we found this 3x3 blank of cherry that is absolutely perfect for what I have in my mind. So since it's 3x3, I'm going to cut this at I'm going to cut this at 7 inches. So we've got basically a 3x5 square with 1-inch hammerhead on each end. And then probably cut 16 or 17 inches for a handle and turn it on the lathe, and we'll go from there. So the rest of this, I've told you what I'm going to do, so I'm just going to speed it up. So the good news is we've ordered batteries for the camera. The bad news is battery died before I finished last night. But this is what I've got. The last thing you saw, I was putting the leather straps and furniture nails here. Then I went ahead and wrapped this with leather. I think it looks pretty awesome. And then that's the Celtic knotwork that I was talking about at the beginning. It's just held in with a little bit of E6000 glue. I hope you liked this video. If you did, then click like down here and click subscribe if you haven't, and tell other people about us so that they can enjoy the things we do as well. And we'll have links like normal down in the bottom. So until the next time we come back, bye.